Welcome to my calculator presentation. This presentation is about a program I made in the language C++. The program consists of a math operation, and the math operation will use the four operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. This program will prompt the user to choose two numbers in one operation, and once the user chooses the two numbers in one operation, the program will return the result to the user. This program also has two extra operators, the new and delete one. The new is responsible for creating an object in the heap, and the delete one is responsible for, after the operation is done, to delete the object from the heap. The purpose of this program was to help me work with classes and functions in C++. I've had experience with C++ before. In 2014, I programmed with it in Brazil. And also, another purpose is to learn how to create objects in memory or in the heap, which is a special part in the memory of the computer. Um, my goal was also to learn how to use delete, which is to delete the memory created or the object created in the heap, and also to understand how to have more control um, of the elements of the C++ language. Now that the introduction was made, we'll learn how this program works. So here the program prompts the user to enter the first number. I'm going to choose number 2. Okay, then I'll press enter, and then it will prompt me or the user to choose an operator. Let's see plus. Then it will prompt to choose a second number. Let's see 2, and then we'll give the result of 4. Then the program prompts the user if the user wants to keep going or not. In case I type Y, which means yes, the program will prompt me to enter a first number again, and then an operator and then a second number. The program also has other parts. For example, let's see, the loop keeps going in the program as I keep choosing more numbers and keep going with the operator. So for example, 5, then times, then let's say 10, and then I have the result here. I'm going to type yes because I want to keep going, and then we'll try a division by 0 to see what happens. Okay, so let's see, 10 divided by 0. Let's see what happens. And then we find this message, an error message saying cannot divide by 0. And now I will just say I don't want to play anymore. I just want to finish. So I'm going to press N, and then the program prompts this message here to the user. To finish my presentation, we'll go through the code. Okay. The first thing I want to talk about is the class simple calculator. This class will be responsible for hold the two numbers entered by the user and the operator also chosen by the user. Okay, with the help of the constructor here. Then we have the compute function. This function will be responsible for checking what operation. That's why we have the if, else if, checking what operation was chosen, and also to return the result. And in case the result was a division by 0, return a message or even an invalid operator. Then we'll talk about the operators down here. The operator new and the operator delete. These two operators respectively are responsible for, the new is responsible for creating an object in the heap. So when the user starts the calculation, it creates a object in the memory. Then once the user is done, the delete operator comes and deletes the object from the memory, so it doesn't take room in the computer. The other thing I would like to talk about would be the do and while loop. This loop keeps going until the user types N, which means no, not to keep going. And while he types Y, we have lowercase y and uppercase Y in case the user chooses one or the other. And then once the user chooses or types the letter N, meaning no, the program shows a message in the screen to the user, which says, as we mentioned that before, it says thank you for using the calculator. So that's my program, and thank you for watching it.